Sometimes we believe in our own strengths, our own abilities and capabilities, and we think we have it all figured out until life humbles us and we realize that we as human beings are limited. These are the times some people end up turning back to God and asking God to help them get through whatever it is they are going through. And this is something I have seen Henry Desagu done, and I have to commend him for the bravery of it. Now, for the longest time, we've been hearing that Henry Desagu is not all right, with reports of mental health challenges. There are reports of him being spotted with unusual behavior, such as talking to himself and not looking like he has full composure of himself. And this had gotten netizens, fans, friends, everyone worried. So this report surfaced back in November last year. It started when Henry Desagu posted some cryptic messages online saying that he was in danger. And then after that, things were cleared for some time, but then a few days later, we received reports that Henry Desagu had been saved by a good Samaritan somewhere on the road where he was so close to be hit by a car. But he was luckily saved by this good Samaritan mwenye alimpeleka, akamshughulikia, akamtoa kwenye danger because he was walking aimlessly, talking to himself on the road based on the reports. So after that, vitu zikatulia. In fact, he and his friends made a video saying that he is very much fine. Until recently, again, this year 2025, in February, just when February was starting, we again received reports that Henry Desagu was experiencing mental health challenges. This unusual behavior haikuwa imeacha, so he had in fact been taken to the hospital. The hospital being Mathari Hospital, which is known for dealing with mental health conditions. So for the first time, Henry Desagu publicly acknowledged that indeed he is going through something, and this is actually yesterday at JCM. Now, as you know, JCM is a church where the bishop is Bishop Kiengei. Controversies aside from what I've heard, some people believe that Bishop Kiengei really has a nature or a calling to helping people. And even as I was watching this clip of him with Henry Desagu, he was talking about how, he was asking what they can do to ensure that Henry Desagu does not fall back again, to ensure that Henry Desagu gets back on track and even gets back to content creation. Now that shows that Bishop Kiengei wants the best for Henry Desagu. And maybe we can take a look at this clip of Henry Desagu talking about his journey up to the point where I have just briefed you on.
Amen. Ni ndire na maundu maingi kumwira mweri 8 ni njui ya mofamu ni magatucerera kuria mucii kwa muciari. Bishop atwiraga tugathi kwi muciari niguo tucokerie Ngai ngatho ithe tiguo na muhoere biu na nitugucoka uhoro wa content creation. Ngumutigana Luke 2:52 yugaga nake Jesu agikura akinenehaga akiendagwo ni Ngai na andu othe. Ona inyu andu a JCM munenehe mukure mukiendagwo ni Ngai na andu. Asante.
So as we've heard, he says he got to a point where he was experiencing stress, and the stress escalated to depression, which escalated to alcoholism, and he got unwell, which led to him being hospitalized. But as we've heard, amesema that he's now doing well. We have even heard Bishop Kiengei akisema that he is now doing well. And hopefully, especially given that Henry Desagu is the Prince of Hope, Prince of Mwehoko, I do pray that he does indeed get well and get back to content creation. Now, I've seen people saying a lot of things online, and people do have a lot to say, but maybe sometimes we can be understanding kidogo and understand that it can be stressful to be in a point where you are getting immense views online, brand dealerships everywhere, and then that suddenly, for whatever reason, drops. It will indeed stress you. There was also a fundraiser to ensure that Henry Desagu gets better, and Kenyans were willing to contribute. As usual, Kenyans are good-hearted people. But that's the update with Henry Desagu. I love the fact that he's finally admitted, because sometimes this is one of the ways to actually get better. So let me know what you think about Henry Desagu's story in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video.
Ndio tukasikia lori imefika pale kwa daraja, ndio tukasikia daraja imeanza kukatika, ikalia mlio kama kwa. Sasa kidogo kuangalia hivyo tukaona dereva akiwa peke yake ameanza kutiririka akielekea kwa lori. Tukafikiria hata yeye maybe pengine anataka kukunywa maji ama kuoga kama sisi. Lakini kidogo tena kuangalia ndio tukaona pia ile lori na ule makaga hata nao wameanza kutiririka. Wote wakagoga kwa maji mai karushwa juu, hata wale wetu walikuwa wamejipaka sabuni na wajakamoka, hapo ndio wakaanza kukamoka, wakakamoka hapo. Sasa ile kukibiria kujaribu kuokoa, ndio mtu mmoja akakuja akatuambia hapana, msiokoe, muache kwanza wakunywe mai juu unaweza enda kumuokoa alafu hata wewe akukunywishe. Sasa wakakunywa mai, tukakoja wakunywe mai, venye tuliona ni kama wameshiba, ndio tukaenda tukawatoa tukawaleta hapa nje. Wado makajazana hapa na walikuwa wamejaa maji kwa tubo. Sasa tukaanza kuwasukuma ile maji au tu wanatahika mai.